Guys, what's up? I am Dinesh. Welcome you all to my YouTube channel. In this lecture, we are going to discuss a very important problem which has already appeared in the year 2019 in JEST examinations. So let's see the problem, then we will discuss the concept behind the problem and the detailed solution of the problem. So stay tuned up to the last of the video. Okay. So the problem has appeared that consider a function f of xy is equal to mod x minus I mod y in which domain of the complex plane is the function analytic. So here we have to choose the domain of the complex plane where the function is analytic. So let's draw the function in different complex plane or Argand plane. So in Argand plane, you know that this is your imaginary axis, this y axis is regarded as the imaginary axis and the x axis is known as the real axis. So for the function given f of xy is equal to your mod x minus I mod y. So for first quadrant, f of xy is equals to your x minus iy. This is for first quadrant. As because in first quadrant the value of x and y is positive. So in second quadrant, similarly you can write in second quadrant your x is negative and y is positive. Your x is positive and y is also positive. So in second quadrant the function will be minus x minus iy, and in third quadrant you know both the value of x and y is negative. That's why the function will be f of xy is equal to your minus x plus iy, and in the fourth quadrant you have x is positive and y is negative. That's why the function will be f xy is equal to x plus iy. So if you convert this into z, then you can write this x minus iy is equals to your complex conjugate of z, where z is equals to your x plus iy. You know the complex conjugate of z is equal to your x minus iy. Similarly, you can convert f of xy, which can be written as, we take minus outside, that is minus of x plus iy, which will be equals to your minus z. And this, if you take minus outside, you will get x minus iy, which is equals to minus z bar, and here you will get only z. So now you can check which of the following functions are analytic. So to check the function is analytic, you can apply the formula. If a complex function is analytic, then it must satisfy your Cauchy-Riemann conditions. So according to Cauchy-Riemann conditions, if a function f of xy is of the form u xy plus I vxy, then according to Cauchy-Riemann condition, your del u upon del x equals to del v upon del y, and your del u upon del y is equal to minus del v upon del x. So the function should be analytic if and only if these two conditions are satisfied. So you can check this for all these four functions, that is x minus iy, minus x minus iy, minus x plus iy, and x plus iy. But I am going to discuss a simple trick to determine whether the function is analytic or not analytic. So if in a function, if there is a term containing z bar, or complex conjugate of the function z, then the function must not be analytic. So this function will not be analytic if there is a term containing z bar. So we can eliminate f of xy, which is equals to z bar is not analytic, and equal to your minus z bar, which is not analytic. But another rule is if the function containing z, only z, then it is analytic. And for function containing z bar will not analytic. So from this you can choose the correct option. For the quadrant first and third, the function is not analytic, where the function for second and fourth quadrant will be analytic. So the correct option for this question will be for second and fourth quadrant. I hope you understand this lecture and the problem well, and if this video is helpful for you, then please like the video, share the video with your friends, and never forget to subscribe the channel. Thank you so much for watching the video.